Yo, YouTube, look here, man. I'm out here late working on these door panels. So, y'all can see a lot has changed on these door panels, man. Like, I done put the extra pieces back on there. I done cut what I need to cut on these things. I'm gonna slide it around just a little bit. The leather sticking out, because what I did was I cut the leather, or I just snipped the leather from under the extra piece, and then I cut it straight up and down where I needed to cut it to make a clearance. Clearing the door panels of closing it perfect. So don't pay that no mind. I'm gonna try and tuck that for you. But as you can see, I gotta go back and I gotta make, I'm gonna take some panel board. I'm gonna make a back end on this right here. And then I'm gonna take my Autobahn glue. I'm gonna close that in. So once I close that in, you can see on the bottom right here, I'm gonna still put my my door light. So whenever the door opens, that light will still cut it on. You can see right here where I still got my pockets in my door. So I can still, you know what I'm saying, like drop whatever I want to drop in my pockets or whatever. The armrest and everything stand up right quick. You see, I already cut my armrest. That's what I was telling y'all about the leather right here. I just undid my leather and just cut everything straight up and down. So that way, I'm just tucking my extra leather up under here. So my relentless signs, I could take these off, cause these here I gotta push up, and I might not have to really push them up, cause I gotta put my plexiglass right here on top of my relentless. That way, whenever I go ahead and frost like the edges around the relentless, that's where you get the glow from. So I gotta run lights around that right there. I'm gonna run lights down in the bottom of here. You feel what I'm saying? And now you can see right here where I took my rings. Y'all was watching me do this right here in the beginning, where I took my rings and I actually got my rings in place now. So I'm gonna try and get those like perfectly centered where I can get everything like in and out, especially like the speaker, in and out without hitting anything. That look like it's just about perfect right there. So what I'm gonna do with that right there is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my Autobahn glue, put that right there in place, and then basically once I put that in place, this speaker right here, right, the way I got the speaker set up, I could pull the speaker out. So once I pull the speaker right here out, I can go back and I can cut my hole in the back of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cut a very big hole. I'm just gonna cut a hole so where I can actually run my wires. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because I want this three-way speaker to be able to hold just a little bit of the sound. That way it could push it back out. You know what I'm saying? The same way you would do a subwoofer. So, you know, with everything you're seeing, same thing you see on this door panel. And this is the passenger door panel right here. I'm out here late night, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Got to be almost, I want to say about 11 o'clock. Mirrors looking nice and neat. You see, I can pop the door open. I got that door right there done too, as well. So another thing that I got to take into consideration is the door poppers. Not just the door poppers, but I've already looked down in here, and all of this right here, as far as my switches and everything, that'll actually fall dead in place. So when I put my switches in, it'll fall right where I need it to fall. The only thing about that is I'm just trying to figure out how I want to fill the space right here in. So what I might do is what I'm gonna do is I'll take it apart, and then I'll make sure I got these screws right here intact. So these screws right here will hold this piece right here, and I'll be able to put a hole so I can drill straight, screw straight into this piece and this piece here. So those will be the two pieces that's holding it. This piece right here, I can screw a hole. I can screw a screw into that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna use these two right here, since these will be the parts to where you'll be pulling at. And then again, I ain't gonna say I ain't, because I probably will put a screw right there. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up cutting a nice little piece and shaving it down to go over the top of this right here. You know, I've seen people, man, they just fleece the whole thing. But me, as far as me putting it up there, I want to go ahead and I want to make everything sturdy from the start with. So, you know, I know y'all watch me do this project from start to finish, and that's a big thing for me. So these right here, what I did was I took my little, it's like a little router tool. Let's see if I can find it right quick. Hold on a second. Because I know it's up under all this junk right here. Hold on a sec. One sec. See if I can pull it out. Let's see if I can pull both of them out, really. So, alright, here we go. So, this is what I use. Harbor Freight, Chicago Electric. And, you know, usually I use my big cutoff wheel to make my cuts. But I use this right here to make my cuts tonight on my back ends right here. Only because my cutoff wheel is straight up and down, whereas this right here, I can lay this, and these little edges right here will stop the plastic and metal and everything else from flying up. So shout out to Harbor Freight. I think I only paid about $11 for this right here, but perfect. It make perfect cuts, you can see. Then on top of that, another tool that I got right here, the little Drill Master tool. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it plugged up right now, but the Drill Master tool, what I was using this right here to do was basically rough my edges out. So my edges right here, where I have like jagged edges and everything, and you can kind of see like a little bit of the styrofoam or whatever that is right there. Like, I can actually take that little piece right there, and I could take this tool and I could trim that down, you know. But I know that's something that I could take off by hand right there. You can actually see right here with my marker, where I put my marker at to make my cut to come down. The one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, man, when y'all making these door panels like this right here, or when I'm making these door panels like this right here, man, like, I'm gonna fold this back. You can see straight up and down. It ain't perfect, but I got enough room where I can actually cut me a piece of board or a piece of panel board like this right here, and I can actually trace this out around the edges and then cut it with either this tool or my actual saw, and I can get this thing to actually fall in place. So that's the big thing on that. But right now where I'm at, to be honest with you, like since I gotten this far on it, man, and I ain't even gonna lie, like just being somebody who don't know that much about doing a whole lot of custom work and everything else, like I never thought that I would, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I never thought that I would see myself get this far on a custom door panel and actually make it work. So like I said, I ain't gonna cut too big of a hole in the back, but I'm gonna cut a big enough hole to where I can get my wires to, and I can actually support good sound and everything in there. So that'll be the thing on that right there. My biggest thing is, you know, I noticed that when regardless of where I put my speaker at or whatever the case may be, you know, it's about getting the speaker tight down in there. So what I probably end up doing, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna position the speaker in there, and then I use my Autobond glue to keep it in place. And once I use my Autobond glue to keep it in place, what I actually end up doing, because the Autobond glue, to be honest with you, I can actually pop that up at any time. So with that being said, I could use screws, but the way I got the speaker in here, I'm not for certain that and I could be wrong. If I put them at an angle and I just get it like centered, basically, and you can kind of see on camera. Hold on, let me back it up just a little bit. Okay, so the top need to come down just a little bit. Okay, so right about there, it's centered. So if I can get that right there, I could probably use like this hole, that hole, one of these holes here, and one of these holes here to actually take me some small self-tapping screws and put those in there. You ain't gonna see none of that anyway, because once you put your mesh over this part right here, that whole speaker is gonna be covered. So another thing is this whole one piece right here, or my bad, this whole piece, I'm gonna turn around and I'm making a one piece. Everything except this right here. I'm not gonna one piece the mesh grill because I want to be able to put a mesh grill out. The door handle, I'm probably not going one piece that, because I want to be able to take the door panel or the door top off. Of course, due to the fact that y'all know I'm putting or installing door poppers like I did on, okay, so I interrupt the video but what I was trying to tell y'all, like, it's windy out here tonight, man. Like I did on this door right here, I got the door popper already installed in this door. I got this door already cut. No, I don't have the speaker ring in this door yet, but I will show you the way the door popper sits in there. You cannot see it, but if I take my door handle off and show you my door popper right there, you can actually see my door popper. I've already cut the back out of this right here. So with me having the back cut already out, I got enough space to where I can go ahead and I'll put a little circle right here for my push button popper, and add in a little extra surprise just a little later on. So that's the thing on that. This whole wood grain thing right here, if I could pop the wood grain off, I ain't even gonna lie to you, if I can pop the wood grain off, I'm gonna go ahead and one piece the whole, this handle right here into everything. You feel what I'm saying? Just to make it easier on me. And I got a little help. If y'all saw the last video, I don't even think I edited the last video yet, but I go ahead now one piece all that in together, and I just take the wood grain out and just put the wood grain back in there once I'm done. But that's that, man, on that right there. So that's the driver's side. That's the passenger side. I hit kind of late, man. Like I told you, I was going to be pushing some extra hours. I wanted to see how the speaker ring was going to work off in there so I can get the speaker rings inside of the car. So now, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up pulling this speaker ring out, because that's actually to be honest with you, I'll show you. I got my speaker here. Sit that to the side. Then I got a ring here. I can sit that to the side. So this is the thing. Once you get this door panel built, you pretty much straight. But your biggest thing is actually getting your speaker ring positioned to the point to where you want to get your second speaker ring in there. So it's gonna be a tough job. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a real tough job. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is basically get my Autobahn glue and take my Autobahn glue and just drop it in certain spots. And then once I drop it in certain spots, I know exactly where I'm at on this whole thing, and then put that ring in there. Because if I don't, and I'm trying to put it in from the front, it's not gonna work. Now, if I do it and I cut it out from the back, it'll work, but then you got to think about it. I don't have anything to actually screw to. So, really, I don't have to use Autobahn glue. I could just put the speaker in there, bolt the speaker up to the rings, and then turn around and get me some self-tapping screws and just screw into that from the back, and it'll actually hold that speaker ring in place. So that's a whole nother option right there. But I want everything to be clean. You can see on the top, right there where I gotta seal that up, all the way around to the back. So, late night grinding, your boy Rich Everything, man. Trying to keep y'all in the loop of things. Drop that speaker back in there so we can see how we gonna do that right quick. But I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I'd probably go ahead and that probably be the last thing I do, man. See how I'm gonna put that speaker in there. Then I could probably plug up like something to my little iPhone, or take it in the house and, you know, do what I do. Because most speakers that you see in most of these newer model cars, man, they have like a surrounding around them to the point to where they can actually hold in that sound. The more sound that they can hold in, the better the better of the sound that you're gonna get off the speaker, to be honest with you. So that's my whole goal right there, just to go ahead and get that in there, and just go ahead and once I get that in there, you know what I'm saying, then I can mount everything down. So I don't know. I'm gonna just see what I'm looking at right now. I might take this door panel right here inside tonight, and then just continue working on it. Put some screws in it, or even try to get in there with my Autobahn glue, get it in place, and then just go from there. Because if I can get my Autobahn glue in place, you know what I'm saying, just get me a mark where I want it to be on top. I don't know if y'all can see that on top right here. I know exactly where to put my bottom ring. Once I know where to put my bottom ring, I know where to put my second two rings, and then I can just go from there. I still put my screws and everything in there. So therefore, when you slam the door or close the door, whatever the case may be, you still secure. Your speaker's still in place. Blase, blase. So your boy Rich, everything, man. Like I say, man, late night working. No stars in the sky. So I know we're gonna get a little bit of rain, man. A lot y'all skipped out on. I got the top cut in, of course. I got the top cut in. So I gotta put that seal around the outside of that so we don't have no problems with no leaking of the water. I got another tray that I gotta put on the back of that, so we don't have to worry about the water leaking from the back. And then I can go ahead and I can run my Tygon tubing. Once I run my Tygon tubing, I drill me some holes leading out to the back tire or someplace under the car, and then we should be pretty much straight from there. So that's gonna be a whole nother video, man. But just to update y'all on what we got going on, man. Had to show y'all this right here. And of course, you already know, I end up pulling these right here back off so I can drill my holes and run my LEDs in there, so I can give y'all a little bit of light action on that. On this back part right here, I'd get a little close with the LED, so that way you can't actually see it. So this part right here is actually a part of the tray, which would be kind of hard to do. So it's gonna be something else, but I figure it all out, man. That's why I say I'm gonna take the door panel in the house, and then I just mark everything up. Whatever I do on this passenger side door, I do on this driver side door. The back doors, man, they fit in there like a glove, so I know that's gonna be easy. You can see it again, like I say, driver side door. I'm happy with that right there. We just got to get the poppers on the other three doors. My bad. Get the poppers on the other three doors. Probably put a little extra, just in case. You know what I'm saying? The battery goes dead or something like that. But that's pretty much it, man. Your boy Rich _everything with an A. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Follow me on Instagram, man. Like I tell y'all, man, most of my posters go up on Instagram way before they go up on YouTube. So y'all starting to see what your boy trying to do, man. Look at here. Follow me on Instagram and see what's going on, man. But salute, man. Salute to my new subscribers, man. Look at here, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to keep on going with this thing right here, man. To be honest with you, relentless. Y'all see what the name is. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get tuned out here tomorrow. We're going to pop this hood. We're going to try to get this motor dropped in. We already got everything to go on that. So, that's pretty much that, man. Man, it's all business, man. Define that word right there, and y'all will see where we headed.